Hey, how y'all doing? Anybody there yet? Oh, this is Jeff. I can't believe it's Thursday already, man. This week has just flown. Haven't really flown much other than Monday, but I've got so many videos. It took 2 days to edit all the videos I had. That was amazing, man. It was amazing. Had some good flying though. Great flying the last time out. Let's wait for some people to get here. Let's wait. I guess while we're waiting, let's do this for a little while. Let's go to this. Let's. For just being the plain old F-16, man, this thing flies pretty well. Oh, there we go. That was close. Oh, that was so close. I let it climb into the wind. I didn't have any orientation at all. I just let it roll out of it. It was scary. I thought, oh my God, I'm going to have an opening. This thing doesn't take up this much. I'm standing on it today. Stands there, waits to be used. Oh, God. I got my adrenaline going there. Thing is so far out of whack. That's all I wanted to do is this right here. I got the 360 up. I'm going to try to get some footage off of it. And that's my phone. I can't do something to it. That RC, I guess GoPro doesn't want it to run off of PCs. They want it to run off phones, which I don't understand. Really, the GoPro Max 360 is the 360 part is a little bit of a let for me. Something like a plane. Make sure I don't let go of it. Woo! That was perfect, right in front of me. Oh, well, there you go, man. That's just that was my that's all the 360 footage on that flight, and I gotta be moving it around because you're editing it on your phone, and I can show. I think I can show you what it looks like. It's not easy to do. No, I deleted all the 360 video off. Hey Dennis, how you doing, man? Yeah, just sitting here. Not much going on this Thursday. It rained today. It was supposed to rain yesterday. I spent the last 2 days editing videos. Holy cow! I got so far behind in editing videos. Hey, Aaron and Dennis. Yeah, man, I sure would like to order another plane. That's what I would like to do. since I got rid of my big bike. My big bike's gone. Hey Rich, how you doing, sir? Hey JCB, how you doing, man? Yeah, that little happy kick. Yeah. Hey Matt, Mafia, TNC. Yeah, that's the whole 360 video. Like I said, you edit it on your phone, and every two seconds of the video, I have to put an edit dot, and then you move it around with your fingers, and so it's not all that easy to do, and I'll get better. I think what I'm going to do is try to leave everything on the horizon and then just expand or close, but because the only shots I'm concerned with is when I fly over the camera. I want to put some of those in, and then maybe catching a landing in case I miss it on my camera. Hey Randy, how you doing? Yeah, it's raining. It rained here today. We're supposed to get storms, but it didn't really thunder real bad or anything today, which Tuco appreciated. But it rained off and on. I got a Grand Tundra video coming up where I did something stupid. It's probably about the dumbest thing I've done. Ugh. I was trying to think of where this ranks in stupidity. It ranks, it ranks up there a long ways. Hey TNC, TNRC, man, how's it going? You Rich? Yeah, I've been trying to watch people's videos and stuff and editing videos. It almost felt like I was working from home the last 2 days. Hey Victor, especially editing the 360 videos, that is just plain hard to do. To get the transitions to be smooth, and it's like the clips that I put some of the 360 shots in my videos, and if I slow it down, the transition looks good. Hey Randy, how you doing? Broke the sound barrier. Yeah, I don't think I could break the sound barrier with just about anything that I do or have. But yeah, it was last week. I can't remember what day it was, but one of the guys that had like two people that really wanted to buy the Honda VFR office, and one guy showed up with the money in a trailer, and away she went. That was it. So I'm bikeless again. I kind of hated to sell that, but if I lose some more weight, I sure I would have tried to ride it, and I don't think that would have ended well. Yeah, it's like we were out at the field. What was it? Monday. Monday was the last day I flew, and I was just sitting in a chair like this in the shade there, relaxing. Before we packed up and went home, and shoot, my back just went out like that, and it went out bad. So yeah. Yeah, Victor, it's because I try. I mean, I've always been whole flights, but there's no way I could mix in the GoPro and the regular camera. I'd have 18-minute videos, so I'm gonna have to start cutting some of the the boring stuff out, which is most of my videos and stuff. I try to do a lot of landings and stuff because I like watching landings. I just I don't know if other people like them to watch landings or not. I thought it was pretty neat last week though when Mickey B RC was on here. It's pretty good. Hey Paul, how you doing, sir? But my goodness, man, it's just I've got a good computer and I've got decent software, and I can I've tried doing the zoom in the video software. Hey Mickey, how you doing, buddy? Missed my sidekick tonight, man. I can just kick back and relax. That was fun last week, Paul. Yeah, but I like the GoPro Max. I like it a lot. I like the 360. It's pretty neat. I mean, I love the shots of the planes going over the top of the camera. I know you could get that, but that'd be even hard with the big Sony to shoot that and get it in frame because of your limitation. Your field of view is limited. Where on the 360, it's the 360 is the. Yeah, it was funny, man. Dropped that stupid plane, but I had it, and it just the wind blew it, and because I didn't really have a good grasp on it, but it should have worked. But Yeah, I mean, the wingtip that broke, that was from a previous mishap and stuff. But yeah, I've flown it again. I've got another video. I have 5 videos that are ready to put up. Ordered the Arrows Marlin today and Arrows Tacan. Yeah, I saw that. I'm just not a big fan of tricycle gears, but I almost ordered a Marlin, the unpainted one, so I could paint it up. Because I figured that'd be a fun, no stress jet to fly. You wouldn't. It doesn't take up much room in the hauler, because I really only take 1 to 2 EDFs out at a time if I'm going to take other planes. If I put the big back seat, back seats in 2 pieces. There's like a 1-person seat that I fold down, and I leave the 2-person seat up for Tuco because he likes laying across the 2-person and puts his head and legs on the down 1-person seat. And that's how he likes to ride. He can ride up front, but he just never gets comfortable up there. He's kind of looking at me like, how come I'm not in the back or at my normal spot, So I try to leave that for him. And there's a dog that chases the car on this little country road there. Sometimes I'll stop and they'll bark at each other and stuff. Yeah, Friday. Yeah, Linda's off tomorrow, so I don't know if I'm gonna. We're probably not gonna go flying. She'll probably want to go do something else, which is fine with me because I can do anything, anytime. I was gonna go get one of my 1-cell batteries. I found those because I'm cleaning up my work area in there. Hey, Wild Bill. And I was gonna grab my little yellow UMX T28 and fly it off in front of the driveway. I was gonna video that, but but just for something to fly in the yard. I miss my little UMX. I might have to, if they ever put it on sale again, I'll get it, the UMX Radian. Yeah, it's just, yeah, I don't know why I took my hat off. That was the piece that was, because usually I'll pick the plane up, put it in the same hand with the radio, and then I can grab the camera and show things around. But yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, but I just thought the way it bobbled around in my hand, you could see it in the shadow, and then plopped down on the ground. I thought it was funny. I thought it was worth putting up. Hey, Wild Bill, how you doing, sir? Paul, yeah. Let's see, did I miss anybody? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of getting excited about going down to Florida again and seeing everybody again. Getting real excited about that. And then I was thinking about running over to Seth. I don't know, but that's going to be about the time when, if I did it, it'd probably just be on a Saturday, probably the last Saturday. And I don't know if everybody boogies out of there on Saturday or what, because like those week-long events, sometimes they boogie out. Oh, your smoker, yeah. We haven't smoked any meat for a while, man. It's out in the shed. Heck, Hank is probably living in the stupid thing. Thank you, Mickey. Yeah, I like flying that F-15. I only have 3 EDFs that are, 6 cells, the F-16, the Avanti, and the Arrows F-15. And out of the 3, I like them. I like all 3 of them a lot, and for different reasons. If I had to just pick a favorite, I don't know. It'd probably be I like the way the F-16 feels in the air, and I love flying the F-15 and the Avanti. They're all 3 nice ones. Oh yeah, yeah. It just took a little bit of glue on that wingtip. Luckily, the elevator, because I had already put foam tack on the elevator, the control surface didn't break. I just bent it down, and it's good. It's good as new. Flies well. Can't even tell, except for my, I kind of joke in the video about, having a perfect plane. That plane, I boogered the heck out of it. But yeah, it was, and then the Grand Tundra. When you see the Grand Tundra video, I'm just shaking my head about that. I'm so PO'd I did that to it. But I got it fixed. I've got the wing is the dent in the wing's coming out. Do some more heat treatments to it, and I still have my wings from the one I really crashed bad. I was gonna go grab it, but it's in worse shape than the one with the ding. So I'm just gonna unding it and take the servo control arm off of it, and the linkage and the clevis, because all that got ripped off the one of the wing that hit the pole. Doug, how you doing, sir? Yeah, that sounds good. I like those emojis you get in there that you guys have, man. You guys find better emojis than what I have, that's for sure. I get tired of the palm tree and the fire and the dog poop and the toilet and the thumbs up. Oh yeah, well, Bill, that Viper fly is great, man. Even if you bungle it up a little bit. I just like it. I like it. It's simple. It's easy. It's fun. It does everything. Hey, JCB, how you doing? I mean, like I said, I don't have a lot. I've been flying EDFs for probably I don't know, maybe 8 years. Whenever the F-16 came out, and then I've had a few of the little toss ones, but I never had luck. Like I had that little, was it? I don't know, the F8, the Thunderclap or whatever it is from Motion, the Flightline one. And the very first toss, man, a block of wood that was loose inside there that I didn't notice until I hand tossed it. And as soon as I threw it, it went shooting out the back of the fans. So I should have called those guys. I should have called them and got Motion to send me a new one, send that back to them. But I was so mad, and I thought, well, heck, a new fan. But I never had luck to. I took it apart and I never could get the fan to fit back in it. And everything was out of stock. I think they're still out of stock on parts for those. Yeah, TNC, the Viper flies. I'm most of the time, especially on 4-cell and even 3-cell, I'm flying between half and 3/4, because I've noticed that if like same on most EDFs, if you get up about 80% throttle, when you go more than 80%, it just makes more noise and not more speed. Oh heck, I can get the little Arrows Viper. I can get close to 8-minute flight time out on a 3-cell battery, just flying it around slow. I mean, I've done that, but I've always get bored and start zipping on it. Oh no, takeoff. I don't mess around on takeoff because I've been caught by Gus. I go full power and then just a little. I mean, it's about as much energy as it takes to throw a dart. Just a little, bloop, 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 and then it just takes off and goes, man. If it's real windy, you don't want to throw it up because the wind will gust it and pull it over. So like if I'm throwing in the strong, wind in the teens, I'll kind of throw it down just to make sure it's level. Or I don't throw it up, man. You throw it up, and like I said, the wind will gust it and take it over your head, and then it's game on. That's the same way with the E-flite F-15 that I hand toss. Didn't take it out. I don't know why I haven't taken it out again. I had to fix it for my last fiasco. When the gust, I was throwing it up, and then like all of a sudden, that was the day when the winds would go up in the mid-teens and shifty, and I got caught with a wind shift, and it made it roll over, and I had to fix it. I got it fixed. It's sitting around here somewhere. It's back up on the rack. But yeah, my new plane rack that I built, man, we come out here the other day and there's sawdust on the floor. And I'm looking at them going, there's sawdust on the planes. And I look up on the top beam, and one of those damn carpenter bees had drilled a hole in there. And I get down, I shine the light up in there, and it just looks like a short hole, like about like this. But they drill up and then they tunnel, and that's what he had done. So I went and we got all kinds of spray poisons and sprayed it up there. I put a tarp over the planes first. I sprayed the poison up there, and I was sitting right here. I was sitting right here on my phone, burning a cigar, and just like all of a sudden, plop, you heard, bee plopped on the tarp and hit the floor, laid there and did the death dance. Then then I took my hot gun glue and put like about a 10-inch stick of you know of glue in there, and I shot most of that into that into his hole to fill it up with glue. Yeah, because well, my wife and my son noticed it, and they thought, what the heck's he doing drilling a hole in the top of his thought I was making some kind of holder or adding something to it or something. Heck, I thought my son might have been out here playing around. But I've got wood over here. I don't have a lot of wood. I've got maybe 6 boards, stacked over on against the wall over here that I use for different things. And man, it's just like I thought, wait, why would someone drill a hole, especially up, and it's just, but yeah, because everybody had seen the bee flying around, but because I'm out in the garage all the time. We're out in the garage, a lot. There, I spend a lot of hours out here doing stuff, and it was just amazing, man. The stupid carpenter bee drilled a hole in my brand new plane stand, but that's filled up with hot glue. That's never, if I don't know if they had time to lay eggs in there or not, but ain't nothing coming. They're gonna have to tunnel their way out. Yeah, yeah, Gorilla Glue would work well too, but yeah, I seen that Randy the bee box. Yeah, I mean, we don't see them flying around very much. It was just one. Because I guess in the spring, I was doing some research here in the spring. Let them be. I'd let them be. They got telephone poles out here in the yard they can drill holes into. They got trees behind our house they can drill into. They come inside. They're you know yeah. I'm surprised I didn't get bit, stung, or something, man. I sticking my little finger up in the hole, feeling around. Then I thought, well, that might not be too smart. So then I got one of my little 1/4 inch socket extensions and was poking up there. Like I said, it wasn't very deep. It was about like that. I was like, gee whiz, man. Oh man, we got some hollow trees right behind our fence line. We had a big old beehive in one of those, man. Those bees were so aggressive, you couldn't even mow the backyard without them chasing you. And there would be like 3 or 4 of them on your ass stinging you. And I'd drive all the way from the backyard up to the door and then run into the house, man. And then you'd have to wait a while. And then you could go back out and you just couldn't mow back there by the back fence. And we had like 3 different beekeepers come out to try to see if they could grab the hive, because we've had a swarm take up in the tree in the front, and a beekeeper came out and got them all. Hey Roland, how you doing, sir? So we ended up I just sprayed the shippers at them with that 50-foot bee spray stuff. Yeah, that's TNRC. Yeah, because I've got racks kind of like my plane rack that I built. I have 3 of them in the steel building behind my house. I have one in here, and I looked at all of them. I didn't look too close into the one in the steel building because we still got the rat. I think we still got the rat snake in there, and I'm not too curious as to where he's calling home right now. I had to go out there today to get that wing that I had up there. So I was making noise and listening, but I didn't hear him moving around. Huh. Huh, lemongrass on oil on a Q-tip. Huh. Yeah, see, I don't. Like I said, we hated killing the hive, but it was just bad. I mean, them things, man. It was like I'd have like 3. Hey, bees fly. Bees are flying. They're an inspiration for flight. But yeah, it's just like flying here lately. It's like either I have good luck, or I have like the tundra. Man, when I was flying that tundra, I just took my eye off it for a second. I looked to my left just a little because I thought it was taken off with no problem, but no. I just missed it. Huh. Oh, you're going to build one? Yeah. Yeah, it's like, I tell you, man, all these souped up planes and stuff like that, man. I don't care how fast the plane goes, you still got to be able to fly it. And if you got to fly it during the course, I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, because we had like a course that was like there was a tree, a tree was at one end, and like this little concrete, like a pillar that was left standing out there at Chernobyl, and we'd race around that. Of course, it was above we didn't race right around the concrete, but we had to fly around the tree and fly around that, and it's not all that easy to do, you know. So I think that'd be pretty cool. Hey Barry, how you doing, man? Yeah, I'll be able to pay attention to the chat tonight as long as I can see it. Yeah, it's like editing that was the 360 on my phone, man. That's I have to get my best reading glasses because it's hard to see the planes, because you're looking at them in the video, but it's like it's a low resolution that you're editing, and I don't care what plane it is, even I didn't edit the Grand Tundra video on the phone. I just deleted it, but I did Bigfoot. Even Bigfoot was hard to see in some of those places out there and stuff, but. Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, I like Yuli's Gold. That is a good movie, Bear. I just like it. I like that movie. Yeah, Kenny. Well, I tell you guys something, man. I mean, I met Kenny at Toys for Tot Fly-In, and Kenny's a pretty darn good flyer. He really is. Everybody gives him a rash of crap, but I mean, I don't think he deserves it and stuff. And a nice guy too. Everybody I met there, Mike SSI, LJ, even Wes and Lori, they're nice, and Grandpa Miller, they're all great people. That Dave guy, that RC Marshall guy, he's a cool cat too. So I enjoyed it, and Dennis and his sons, they're it was great. That was the best part, is meeting people and stuff. Because I figured I would take more videos, which I did, than flying. Yeah, I tell you, I got my Sony. In fact, that's one thing I'm gonna do. That's on my list, is to get it out and practice with it, because we haven't used it for a month. Just because Linda hasn't been out there. The last video I posted with it was the last time we used it, because she just hasn't been. She's always been busy. But I plan on going live. I don't know how many days. If I go live every day, I might go live every day for like 45 minutes or so, an hour. I don't know if Dave's going to do his live at 5. But I would usually come on before him, or like if something crazy was going on, I would fire it up, because you don't have to have 1,000 subscribers to go live off the phone. I used the little app that's got the duck on it. Brake cleaner, yeah, that would work. Yeah, because I think any kind of oil. I don't know. We've got all kinds of sprays, because, and I use like a spider spray and stuff. I'm not that worried about it. Except for those kind of bees, man, they can sting you more than once. But, after I whacked him, we'll talk bees, and this will be it. Man, they got these real long pinchers on their nose that come off their face. And that must be what they used to tunnel through the wood, man. I thought it was pretty cool. Pretty amazing. Yeah, Rich, I think it's going to be crazy. Well, heck, man. I mean, last time Dave Marshall, RC Marshall, flew anything fast down there, where'd it end up at? In the trees way the heck across the field. Heck, you'd have to drive a truck over there to look for it in the trees. Hey, it's time for some Spike the Likes juice. I haven't had any of this since the last live stream. Hey, Randy, how you doing, man? Yeah, I really appreciate you guys when watching the videos and stuff. I mean, I just kept there thinking, man, it's like new planes, you know. But man, I want an EDF. I want to get one before the prices go up. That's gonna maybe be my excuse, but I can't decide what to get. You know, it's like the T33. Um, I don't really, hey Jermaine, I don't really want to go to a 90 millimeter because they're just so big. Because my buddy at the beach, Bruce, man, he had a lot of 90 EDFs until he got tired of the size, and then, you know, he stayed to 80s and 70s. But I can't decide what to get, you know. And Motion knocked some money. They lowered the price of the Gripen. I saw where they dropped the price of it, so it must not be selling like they expected it to be selling. I thought that was kind of odd. Yeah, thank you, TNRC. Yeah, Spitfire, man, that thing. I love that. I love flying that plane because one, I mean, if you're not on your landing, man, that thing will make you look bad in a snap, man. That little narrow wheels go whoop, 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 whoop. I stayed on the ruddy the I stayed on the rudder though the whole time. I'm trying not to. Yeah, Mafia, L-39. I keep, you know, I hear it's a great fun jet and everything, but by gosh, I just don't care for the way they look, you know. And I understand people that like them do, you know, and they fly well, you know, and that, you know, that's one plane I was thinking about getting, but it's just like, and the F-86 high performance. I mean, I've loved that plane when Bruce had his. Man, I used to love watching that thing fly. And then I got a video on there where he's doing like real tight circles and going slower and slower, and it just stalled and went bop. And that whole flying area there is pavement. You know, it's overgrown and stuff and pavement, but man, it was almost a two bagger when we picked it up. And then LJ had his, he was flying his down there at the thing, and it really, I just like that. That's probably what, you know, that or I think in the MiG 21, I'm kind of attracted to the MiG 21s. I've seen them at the air shows and stuff. They just look so damn cool, man. They're not a big jet at all. Fast, oh my God, man. The guy that was doing the demo, man, he was flirting. You know, I think he wanted to pop the barrier, man. he was doing some fast scoot bys. Then I was thinking of getting a balsa plane too. I might do that. I don't know. So I'm just going to try to be careful because I figure with Draco, and if I get one other thing, I'm going to be done for a while. I haven't taken the Night Timber X apart yet. I was working on the Grand Tundra, getting it. I thought I had it ready until I looked at the wing. I didn't even notice until yesterday when I was working on it that the control arm for the aileron and the clevis ripped off the wing and broke the control arm. Hey Paul, how you doing, buddy? Erwin. Yeah, well, the way Ryan was hitting around, I think somebody's coming out with something, a nice jet here pretty soon. Because in, I don't know if it was in the Zooms or in the streams, like somebody was saying, yeah, I wish, you know, so and so would come out with something, or, you know, and then Ryan says, stand by, or just wait, you know, or something like that. Yeah. Is Kenny here? I'm trying to watch the stream. Oh shoot! I didn't even do the hanger, man. Good grief, man. Let's cut to this. There we go. Looks better. You see more of my shirt. I got new shirts. I bought two new shirts. I was going to wear one today, but I did my flying clothes laundry this morning, and damn things are soaking wet in the dryer. I thought, well, I'll grab one out of the dryer, you know. But you know, I'd kind of like having another. I just torn between another EDF or maybe the Focke-Wulf 190. And I would get the 1.5 meter E-flite Mustang because I like the way Mustang. I just don't care for that D model. And everybody says the Focke-Wulf is the better of the two, or maybe not the better of the two, but I don't know. Just have to wait and see. Then I was thinking of maybe the RV8 from Flex, or heck, even the Flex Jet. But that's a 90 millimeter, and there I go with the 90 millimeter. Because the biggest jet I've got is probably the Arrows F-15 is probably the longest. Well, the Avanti might be too, because it's kind of wide on the wings. Then I was thinking, maybe I'd get an DX10, NX10, but oh yeah, enjoying it. Are you retired too, Paul? Yeah, I think so, Dennis, because you get long flight times with that. Because that's why I kind of like flying the Grand Tundra. Man, the Grand Tundra, I can fly for 10 minutes on a 4,000 easy. Yeah, the RV8 would be nice. I like the Flex stuff. And I was thinking of getting the T28 till it disappeared. Hey, Mike, how you doing, guy? Yep. We'll see you, Chris. See Muff. Yeah. Semi. I guess I'm semi-retired. Now, I don't know. They still haven't hired somebody to replace me yet. They were trying. I was a GS9. They're trying to make it a GS11, and they wouldn't let them. They said it doesn't meet their criteria, and I'm like, well, what did they put in the description? Because I don't know of any. I don't all the 11. I got most of my friends were 11s, and they wouldn't want my job. They said, oh yeah, I'm enjoying my retirement. Yeah, it's going well so far. It's doing well. Night, Chris. Or you'll see you later on the bus, man. When Kenny fires the bus up. Yeah. Speaking of the bus being fired up, I was pretty mad last week. I my back was I took a nap. I got up and I sat there for an hour watching the empty hangar, and then Kenny walks in and doesn't say anything. He just reaches over and shuts the stream down. Mickey, you retire. Shoot, man. What, you're just a youngster, buddy. Of course, if you can retire, that's great, Yeah, it's funny. It's like I know some people that, they had 20 years in the military before they were 40, and retired from the military, but they all had to work, and stuff. But I don't know. I enjoyed my job. I never felt like a job. Never felt like I was going to work. So I mean, it was good times. A little nerve wracking when the sergeant, my boss was a command sergeant major. He calls me up like, Jeff, this damn thing doesn't work. Quit working on me, or I don't know what's going on. And you go down there and it's just like, woo, But most of the time I get his problem solved right away. But yeah, because there's not a whole lot you can do to a government computer. They got them locked down pretty well. Be rich instead of good looking. Yeah, Barry. Good luck on that. No, I'm just kidding, man. Yeah, if you guys don't join in the Zoom sessions on Fridays, there when Marshall has them, or Jermaine, or Kenny, or something like that, man, you're missing out, man. It's a pretty good time. You get to see what everybody looks like, or how ugly we all are. Yeah, in a couple of the videos, I talk about the strip of grass that some guy forgot to mow. Well, then, the reason why he didn't mow it is because he thought there was something wrong with the mower. But the good mower out there is all Walker John drives like a clown car, and it was running fine. And one of the other guys tested it, and I tested it, and I said, well, heck, I can try. Maybe we got to mow to see if there's something wrong with it. So I grabbed my hearing protection out of the car, slap it on, mow a few cuts, And he goes, yeah, that's a good idea, Jeff. Go ahead and mow that, and I'll see you later, And he takes off with his wife to go eat lunch with his brother, leaves me there mowing grass. That was funny. Yeah, I still shave every day and I still get up early. But what I've kind of gotten into a habit of is staying up till like 3:30 in the morning and then go taking a nap. Or it's like when I was at work, some days I'd be tired, like around 2, because I used to leave around 3:30 was my end of my day. So around 2 I was tired. I was thinking like doing a George Costanza, lock my office door, and grab a tool and get under the desk, but I never did that or anything like that. But like now, a couple of days I've gone in and laid down for a few minutes, but it just feels wrong. So I try to keep routines up and everything, and it's been doing a good job. Tuco, he's been going crazy. For 3 days now, we haven't gone anywhere. So he's like, he's used to going to the field or going to the park. Yeah, but I thought that was kind of funny that and the guy that's doing my job, he's good. He's called me a couple times, but I mean, it's nothing like it was brain surgery. He was like, asked me where I put this or where I put that. I drive by there. I haven't stopped back in. I'm not the guy that's going to keep coming back to work like a bad boomerang. I'm sure I need to talk to the sergeant major, because he was in quarantine when my last days were. So, but he's probably glad to get. I mean, it's just like it's good to switch over and have somebody else in there. Even though I try to always come up with a better way to do stuff, I'm pretty easy. Yeah, I'm like an early riser. Hey, Ricky, how you doing, man? You behave yourself. No, I'm just kidding, Ricky, man. Oh, yo, hey, how you doing, man? Portugal. Wow. Portuguese. Yeah, I used to work with people that, worked in countries where Portuguese was spoken and stuff, man. I could kind of understand a little bit of Spanish, but man, you start speaking Portuguese, man, it's just like, ah, ah, ah. Snow Bunny King. Yeah. Hey, so you've been hanging out at that casino that they went to Las Vegas vacation. The one where they have you guess which hand it's in, and what were some of the other games that they had? It was like oh, I can't remember what it was. Which hand's holding it? I don't know, some of the other stupid kids games that they're running on there for Vegas, but that's the one I remember. We had to, nope, nope. Yeah, I've been to Vegas. What? I've been TDY. We used to when we used to go out to NTC. We used to fly home out of there, so we get a night there. I couldn't believe penny slots. I'm like, really? You got your it takes credit cards and money and every nickels, quarters, and then you got penny slots. I'm like, my God, man, somebody must really be down to their last roll of pennies trying to get back into the win. Used to travel with people to go in there, and it's like we stopped. We just gotten into Nevada. We stop at coming out of California. We stop at a gas station that had like a little casino in it with a crap table, and the guy drops almost $600, and we hadn't even got, 20 miles into California yet, man. Noons, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, man, you guys are getting all the new jets and everything, man. I'm a little jealous, but I used to buy all the new planes and stuff. I'm kind of over that, and I keep trying to come up with You know, I mean, I wish there was guys out there flying so I could video them flying their planes because they all have nice planes, but I don't know what they're waiting for. I guess they're waiting for the 100-degree days and 100% humidity, which is coming. Monday when I was out there, it was in the 80s, and the humidity was up there too, but it wasn't horrible. Naked. Yeah, that's thanks for painting that picture for us, Ricky. Yeah, yeah, because yeah, my boss, man, he's an economist, and it's like it's not the winners that paid for all those bright, shiny big buildings and everything. Hey, Tug, it's man, you get some nice emojis, man, Tug. Yeah, it's gonna be a good week next week. I don't know about you guys, but I'm checking my emails every day, looking for this shipped, or um, seeing if the card's been charged yet or something for Draco. Plus, there's no, just because you bought one on day zero or day one, there's no real guarantee that you're going to get one. So I did it kind of late in the day, even though it said pre-order, it didn't say back order, but I don't know how reliable that is. Which, oh yeah, that was on Motions when they had the guy that's responsible for their website on there at the last Friday stream. I was like, I mean, it was all I could do to keep from typing stuff, man. Hey Shay, how you doing, man? Yeah, man, you make the Raphael look good there, buddy. I mean, that's a nice looking jet. I like the dark bottom and the Gary, how you doing, sir? I mean, I keep missing you're doing your flights earlier, man. You're throwing my whole timetable off, man. Like today, what was I doing when you were doing it? Oh, I got these new 3 drawer stackable drawers, and I was taking all the crap that's on my desk in there and putting it in there and cleaning up, straightening it up. That's what I was doing. Hey, Eric Ops, how you doing, buddy? Good job flying your FPV flight the other day. That was pretty good, man. You need more close-ups with the camera. I like those close-ups, man. Those were nice. Yeah, I'm real photogenic. I used to be, but heck, you get old, man. Life, all the nicks and stuff that life puts on you start showing when you get older. Yeah, Shay, man, that Avani's it's like the Swiss Army knife of EDFs, man. You can fly it slow, you can fly it fast, does stuff. Eric, hey. Of course, you got the secret weapon, man. You got Ashley. I mean, yeah, she just smiles and says, "Hey," and then offers encouragement and stuff. It's like 50 subs right there and stuff. No, she's nice. Yeah, yeah. My buddy had that F-14, man. He flew it well until there was like these little, like about a 12, maybe 12-foot tall tree at the tallest, and he was coming in for a landing over it, and he clipped it, and it just like boom right into the pavement. It took 4 of us, in 3 bags, maybe 30 minutes to pick up all the pieces. Yeah, just the calming voices. All I got is Tuco barking, ruff, 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 ruff. I'm sitting there trying. It's like every time he barks, I'm going like, I've got the little sonic shocker thing that it works on him, but he kind of whimpers when I hit him with that. So I try not to, and you know, I just try to deal with it and stuff because I don't want to hurt him and stuff. Or if I stop, have him sit, talk to him and stuff, he calms down. But he wants to run. He wants to run around there. Well, Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, Ashley's she just looks friendly. I mean, like Shay, they just like good people ooze when hear them talk and you see them fly. That's what I see anyway, man. Same with most everybody, man. That's what I tell Linda. I said, "Yeah, man, I'm going to hire some little 20-year-old to come out there and, model the plane before I fly in the film or something." And she's like, "No, you're not." Now, when I flew at the beach and the hot brow was open, if I wanted to ask the girls to come to be in the videos, they would have done it because I asked them that one time just jokingly. They said, "Sure, Jeff, just let me know when." But I didn't think that would be appropriate. I didn't want to take advantage of them, friendship. They were nice. Man, I've got Draco coming. I want to, Gary. I want to order a plane so bad. I mean, the T-33. I don't know about the F-35 or the MiG-21 is looking because my buddy, I like the way it flew and stuff. But that T-33, it just looks like it fit right with me and stuff. But I don't know. It's kind of, you know, I just don't know because I. And then I was thinking of the Focke-Wulf 190. I think that would make a good plane to fly out there. I think that would look nice doing touch and goes. The runway's coming along great. Between the dirt and me driving on it, it's like every morning when I go out there, man, I drive and drive and drive and drive. Oh, we don't have a shock collar for him. It's a sonic thing. We had the shock thing, and we all put it on and shocked it, but like if he barked, but he knew that if you bark for X amount of seconds, it quits shocking you. Because we never had it turned up very. I mean, the shock wasn't bad at all. It was more of the beep and stuff. That didn't work. Oh yeah, man. Those yeah. Yeah, that's the first thing we did, Mickey, man, when we got that is we all put it on and tried it, because it's the neighbors' dogs. They had those for their dogs, man. They were barkers. I mean, my God, there's three of them out there. Hey, Kenny, how you doing? And they're out there, they'll bark and whimper and stuff. They must have them cranked up. But that just seems too cruel to me. Yes, I was too, but I'm trying to stay away from 90 millimeters. If I was going to go to the 90 millimeters, the F-22 would be sitting right over there on my rack, man. That's where it would be sitting right now. It would be on the rack because I love, man, the air shows. They got the F-22. It's pretty big. The F-35 is kind of small, you know. At the at Tyndall, last air show they had before Michael wiped them down, shut them down. That and because of Michael and because of COVID, because they took a big hit there. I think they lost most of their hangars down at Tyndall. Because man, we used to love going down there. Because of my retired ID, man, I can go park, get a good parking spot, and everything. Man, it was nice. And go pick my buddies up that live in the beach, and then we just go to it. Linda, good times. But I kind of want another EDF, but I don't know. I mean, I like EDFs, but I like stall. So when Bigfoot gets here, we'll fly it for a while. I want to really think about it because if I get something big, I don't want to be buying planes every month. So I figure I'll make sure I get what I want, and then just fly what I have. Heck, I got enough repairing to do. I got to get the Night Timber back online because I love flying that plane. I was going to work on it today, and then when the storage drawers came, I figured, well, I better clean my area out in there because I've got the monitor, one monitor here, so that I could get to all my desks then with one monitor off. So I took care of that. Yeah, and Husky's a nice plane, Eric. I would like having the original one because I don't think I'd want to fly it on 6 cell if you don't have to. It seems like it has light wing loading. Because that's the best part of a good stall plane is that it can't have heavy wing loading. Like the Night Timber X for me, it's a great stall plane, but it has heavy wing loading, so you just have to kind of fly it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Kenny. That's exactly what I was thinking of doing. Right there is getting that. Because that would kind of, I was kind of liking the Carbon ZT-28. Because the guy at the field, Mike, he has one of those. His is beat the bejeebers, but he hasn't any trouble with the landing gear. Hey, Everything RC, man, thanks for stopping by. Mike, how you doing? Let's make you a moderator here and stuff. Yeah, we got big action. Yeah, it's funny. I was gonna show what I've done before I had a balancer, man. I would balance props with a screwdriver and put the prop on it like this, and then if it's off, it'll move. But it's like I've got like 5 props in my flight bag, and none of them are really out of balance that bad. None of them. I've had props where they go whoop, and then how I balance my props when I balance them is I cut off pieces of tape and just add pieces of tape to the inside of the prop until it balances. But it's like I'm not going to open up, hey Michael, how you doing, man? So it's just like, so I had like I think 5 props in my flight bag, varying sizes. Like this is something I could put on the Tundra. I could put this on the Tundra and fly it if I had to, or I could put it on Bigfoot and fly it, if I had to at the field. I've got like 3 prop ringers. I leave one in my bag, and I thought, yeah, because this works pretty well, and it's just like none of them are out of balance, I thought, well, maybe. Yeah, Kenny, but it works. It'll get them close, man. Because what I was going to do is show one that's out of balance, and then go get, because I've got the Dubro balancer. That's what I use now. But if one's way out of balance, it'll get it close enough, better than it's not. But yeah, I bought the Dubro when Tower Hobbies had, the good Tower Hobby days, when they had it on sale. I picked one up. I used to, every plane I balanced the prop before I put it on the dumb thing. I was trying to think of a plane I didn't balance the prop on. I can't really. Well, it works, Kenny, it works. And you flip it upside down. It gets it pretty close, man. It's better than nothing. I know a lot of people that never balance their props, man. You hear the planes are going, wow, 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 I don't know how many times I've seen people out at the field, when we flew off the pavement, like they would clip a 1/4 inch off the prop on a ground strike and then clip another 1/4 inch off. They flew all right doing that, if you wanted to fly it the rest of the day. Yeah, I got the Dubro works well. I got the one with the little cones that come in the center and stuff. All right, Kitty. It might not. I know it's. I'm not going to balance the Draco's prop using a screwdriver, believe it or not. But if you have nothing, it's better than nothing. Right, Gary. That's funny, man. Hey, this is how you doing, man. Yeah, it's just like, well, there's somebody that has a pretty good stream that doesn't. Come on now, Eric. But I mean, I know some people who've never balanced their props and stuff, and they have planes they fly for a long time. Me, I just like balancing my prop. Because you got it. It's off when you buy your plane. Oh, I know a plane I didn't balance the props on. The Hobby King Lancaster. I figured the balanced props are going to help that thing fly better. And I think I was right. I don't know. I keep wanting to take it out for another video. Get one more good video on a calm day of it. But you know, I got my two videos on it. That's enough, man. It's now a decoration. I've got a 6 spare props for it. I think I have 3 for each side because I was smart enough to buy 2 sets of props when I bought the thing because I knew they wouldn't be out of stock. But I mean, everybody else is just as bad. I noticed what it was during Jeff's live stream. When was that? A couple days ago. I was looking on Motion's site on my other screen, and I noticed they got some planes in stock that have been out of stock. The L-37 is L-37's the airliner. It was in stock again, and the L-39s were back in stock. And then I think they sold out of the camouflage, and they still had some of the red, white, and blue ones. But yeah, I was thinking of getting another EDF, but I don't know, the RV8, man. I can order that with the money just about in the same chain range as I can get an EDF for. And I think I would have more fun flying it. But I got my Cessna. My Cessna and the RV8 are going to fly similar. I have the Flex Cessna 170. So I'm trying not to get duplicate planes. And I got to get the Grand Tundra back on the rotation. I should have it back. I figure I've got maybe, if everything goes right, it shouldn't take 30 minutes to glue or get the control rod or control hard on the aileron and pop the control rod and the ball link off of the boogered up wing. Yeah, that Mirage 2000. Yeah, Mike, I was looking at that too. But the MiG-21, man, I I liked the way my buddies flew that. But the EDF that because he had a lot of EDFs, and the ones that he was flying, like every time at the field, the FMS F-18, he loved the way that thing flew. That was like his Bigfoot, of EDFs that he would always fly. I never saw him crash it. He loved flying his F-14 too, man. That was a sad day when that crashed. Eric! And F-86 was one of his other Bigfoot planes too. Yeah. I got an airplane coming with slats, man. Bigfoot. I got the slats on my Night Teamer X. I like it. Yeah, that's what he would bring that MiG-21 in and just, but he was good, man. If you look at my videos, the old videos of the jets EDFs flying at Chernobyl, we're landing on something that's literally, less the size of a 2-lane road. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Mike, was the F-86. Because one, I've been in love with that model forever. And I liked the way it looked. And at the time when that thing first came out, man, that was like one of the first 6-cell EDFs, if I remember. That and the Intruder were two of the first. The Intruder, I think, was the first. But that F-86 just sounds great. I love watching LJs fly there while it flew. Then we were down there at the Imperial flying. All right, yeah, that's Sturch, man. That's another plane I like. Uh-oh. Yeah, the blue box poison bit you, Eric, huh? Yeah, when I saw you had that F-35, man, I was thinking like, oh, that's just such a sexy plane in person, man. Ah, and when at the air shows when they open up the undersides where all the armaments come out of those the F-22 and the F-35, that is just amazing, man. Because they look weaponless when they're flying until the doors open and the stuff comes out of the bottom, man. That is just fantastic, man. Yeah, I think that's what I might end up. If I get an EDF, I think that it'll either be that or the T-33. I might even I might just wait and get the F-22. Yeah, the Pitts is a good plane. Yeah, my buddy had the V1 Pitts. I never got a chance to fly it, but all I remember that the old one was, if you took the wings off the old one, man, it was a kind of a pain in the keister to put them back on. Yeah, it's getting hot now, man. We're starting to see 80s, and the humidity's at nights 100 and it's dropping down to 70s. So I mean, like right around May 1st is when we start getting suck. The suck weather hits us. It just sucks all your energy out of you and everything. But I mean, the screwdriver and the prop thing. I mean, it might not be for some, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, the bigger flies better. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I would say bigger is easier to fly, not better. Easier to fly. That's how I would word it. But I've only had 2 meter and 78 and 86-inch planes. But I would say bigger flies easier. I don't know if it flies better, but it flies easier. Yeah, I agree. The high quality prop balancer. Dubro works fine. I mean, if I have a huge prop like my 18, 17 inchers, I just put it over to the edge of the table and do it off the end. You can do it, you set it on the end. It does a good job of balancing them. Because I don't know I've set my prop balancer to MIT and had them make sure it was in the specs and to calibrate it and everything like that. So and I still have 6 months left on the last calibration, so I think I'll stick with it. You know, I don't know. I don't know, man. You still got to have some skill when you're using those big tools and stuff. Reading it, reading the comments, man. It always looks bad, like when people read the comments. You think like, oh, he's in a trance or something. Ah, I got my grand prize from David yourself. I got this thing here. This thing is supposed to be able to put your phone in it up vertical, and then you use the app in your camera and you touch your face, and then you're supposed to be able. It's supposed to track you when you go left or right and stuff like that. I couldn't get it to work, and I spent probably 2 hours working with this, trying to get it to yeah yeah yeah. So I don't know. I mean, if nothing else, it's kind of hefty, so it makes a good paperweight. But I don't know. I mean, I'll play with it again. I keep it out here in the garage when I'm out here, and I'm tired of watching because I'll come out here and you know drink a beer or a Monster and relax and try to watch everybody's videos, man. It's like everybody's out flying now, man. There's a ton of videos to watch. Love RC. I was watching some of his videos and stuff because he's got a Max too. Because we were talking about it on a live stream, and then he sent me a message saying he's going to get one. He's got one. He does it a little different than I use it. I mean, he doesn't move it around and zoom in and stuff. He keeps it on. There's a horizon that you set, and it works well. It works well for passes and everything. I just was talking about you, Dave. Your ears must have been burning, man. I was telling them about your prize. Get my hand model here. I tried using it. I spent about an hour with the app and everything. I couldn't get it to work, but I haven't given up yet. I got your shirt. Your shirt's in the washer with my new shirts. They're all in the dryer, soaking wet because I was running the washer and the dryer today. I guess I didn't punch enough buttons on the dryer. I mean, it's like you got an instruction book like this for our washer and dryers unless you do it all the time. And I'm kind of banned from washing clothes too. I don't know, Mike, if I tie anything to the planes, man. I think I get decent videos, man, until I can find somebody. You want the job to come out and run the Sony, man? It's yours. I can hook you up. I can hook you up right away, man. Yeah, there's that. I forget what camera it is where they have the module you can put on something and it'll track. And there's a dude that flies in California that put it in his flex planes, his big Cessna and the RV-8, and it did a decent job of tracking the planes through the air. Just need a camera operator, man. Need to go steal Ashley or John or like who else is pretty good? Who's got a pretty good Bobby? Still Bobby or Mike? Yeah, man. It's just like, well, because I mean, when I was separated, and when I was in the army and stuff, it's like I have basket on the floor. The basket gets full, I go wash it. I don't care what's in the basket, I go wash it. You know, stuff. Sometimes, I'll take white clothes, socks, and go out and bleach them. But I mean, I care more. It doesn't stink, it doesn't smell bad, and wash the stains off. That's why I like filming the guys, but I don't even bring my camera out anymore because they're never there. So Dave, man, have you done the drawing plane flight yet, man? That's what everybody wants to ask you, man. Yeah, if I ever get 1,000 subscribers, I don't even know if I'll get it. I'll get 10 more subscribers, let alone 300 some more. But I'm just shocked and pleased with everybody. Thank you. But I plan on doing a pretty good deal then. Even though none of the other guys that always chip into everybody's other channel, but I don't ask them. I don't expect people to. It's just like the PayPal. I don't expect anybody to send any money to the PayPal or anything. Because I feel like poor George and Fred and some of the other people that are always giving money. I mean, it almost seems like they're pressured, and stuff. And I want this to be one stream where you guys can just come and we can have fun. Because that's why I'm about having fun, man. I mean, the nut that I am on the camera, I'm like that or worse when there's people there and stuff. Shoot, yeah, man. Juggling. I'll tell you my juggling story. I used to practice juggling, and I got to where I could juggle. I wasn't good, but I could keep 3 balls up in the air for a while. And I used to get up early. And when I go to Army schools, it's like on the weekends, not every Saturday or Sunday we had class. So I would get up and our school's at Fort Gordon, and I was stationed there, so I'd always bring like a wind sail board with me, sail board, and then on the weekends I'd go out to the lake and had a little tent and just sleep out there Saturday night, and sail during the day, maybe fish from the bank a little bit. But it was like I woke up at like 4 o'clock, so I'm sitting in my room. I was going to wait a while before I left, and I'm juggling in my room, and one of the balls hits the smoke detector. This was like at 4:30 in the morning, and sets off the smoke detectors in the entire barracks building. There was, oh my God, there was probably 150 people that had to get up and go outside and on a Saturday morning after, like most of the time people when they go to the schools on Friday nights, they're out drinking and stuff. So everybody was so pissed at me because the fire department knew exactly which room set the alarm off. And I had to explain to the police, the fire department, what I was doing to set it off. That I was juggling. I was juggling. I had like three balls. They were I think they're racket balls. I had three racket balls is what I would juggle with and stuff. And one of those bounced off it and set it off, and like, oh my God, like some of those people I've known for years, they'll still bring up the damn juggling the balls and setting the alarm off, making everybody have to go outside, get up at 4:30 on a Saturday. I'm surprised they didn't kill me. Oh, that was funny. Yeah, because my kids can juggle and stuff, man. And then I said, because when they were young, I was like, man, this is something you could do, and to help break ice with friends and stuff. So Dave, did you say when you were gonna do the giveaway flight? Have you figured that out yet? Oh, that's right, your plane's gone. Yeah, because one of the guys in Texas that I know, he changed the name of his channel. They used to be the Masters of the Wind. They flew in a big warehouse complex like that, and they would crash. They would crash planes on the roofs, but they just went and talked to them, and they were able to go inside and go up through the maintenance and get them off the roof. Yeah, Dave, I'm just busting your chops, man. Just kidding. Yeah, but they used to put jets up on the roofs of those buildings and stuff. But Ricky, if you stop by the chat later on, man, I love you guys, man. I still want to get to Texas and fly with you guys. Yeah, I just got a little software to edit videos that you pay for. It's not real expensive. You don't have to pay every year. But then that what's the name of that stuff that everybody's using? Oh geez, I can't even think of it. It's free. It's supposed to, you can do everything you can in Premiere. It's Leonardo Da Vinci Resolve. That's it. That's pretty good. I was starting to learn how to use that, but I was like, I mean, because I can do a little zooming on it, but to me, when you do the zooms in the editors, it doesn't look as good as, you know, I just don't care for it. But that DaVinci Resolve, man, that stuff works well. Fly naked. Yeah, out there at the field, man, it's kind of, I mean, well, you got people that drive down the road to get to their houses, Miss Shirley and everything, and I'm like, yeah, that's all I'll say to that, So you can't just drop your drawers and go out there. Well, you can, but you got to be careful. And there's guys that go walking off in the weeds and stuff, man. It's just like, jeez. Yeah, it's like I've got my mic zeroed in a little better. it shouldn't clip because I had a noise gate and a noise reduction filter, and those things I didn't like they were working the way they were working, and I didn't go look. I looked up my settings that I had on my notebook and matched it, but it just didn't. It didn't. It was clipping, so I got rid of it. I did that, since the last live stream. So hopefully the sound's better. Uh-oh. Yeah, man, I dinged up my Grand Tundra. I'll probably post that video. I'm trying to post, since I've got so many videos. I still have 6 to post. I'm trying to post 2 a day. So I'll do a prop and an EDS. So I'll post the Tundra video. And I was flying that thing so well. And then I went and did stupid. I let stupid take the sticks again. Yeah, you're out there on the left coast, Shadow. Well, that's like I stopped in GB Stream last night for a little while. I mean, I always stop in. I don't always comment, but I like commenting to you guys, being part of there. I like supporting GB. I watched this T28 video today, and John. I try to support everybody when I see videos pop up. But I tell you what, man, I used to have the allocate the notifications set, man. And I quit getting notifications on just about every channel. So I had to go back and reset them all. Because I have like 320 subscriptions or 200, and I've got a lot. And like if someone subscribes and they don't post videos, I don't subscribe back. But I've been starting to do that. I've been doing that for the last month. I try to sub back. I just think that's, if you sub to somebody, they should sub to you. I mean, that's the way I always thought it was, it should work. But it's all right if it doesn't work that way. I don't lose sleep over anything. But yeah, man, Shay getting them good deals, man. I keep checking the Facebook classifieds around here, man. Shoot, I tell you what, man. If you were left to buy planes off Facebook around here, you'd probably be buying one plane a year, maybe. That's only if you're willing to drive 500 miles for it. How do you reset, Eric? What do you mean? The notifications, you just got to go. You got to go to their channel and then click the all notifications again. That's what I had to do. Yeah, because Love RC, I was getting his videos. I quit getting his, and I quit getting. I don't get half of Kenny's stuff, so I redid that too today. I went back and looked at his videos, and I was sitting there going like, I remember when the yeah, you got to just go back and redo it. Just re-click on the bell. Because I saw the radio when he did the OpenTX programming for flaps. I thought that was interesting. I still gotta get the rest of the stuff off my notebook. Oh, you're in the car listening now, Dave. Okay. We'll quit making faces and stuff at you then. No, I'm just kidding, Dave. I like your shirt. It's like I said, it's in the dryer wet, Because I was gonna wear one of my new shirts. I bought 2 new shirts, a pretty blue one and stuff, man. And I wore it out, and I didn't want to wear it dirty, so it's like I think Linda takes some of my clothes, but she shouldn't care what I wear now, because when I used to, my shirts to wear to work, I had like 6 blue shirts. They weren't all the exact same shirt, but they weren't the exact same blue. But I'd wear a blue shirt every day I went to work, and until, she started hiding them on me. You can't wear blue shirts day after day after day. I was like, I'm the IT guy. Nobody cares what the IT guy dresses like. If you got to go see somebody else that care about you, you get them back up and running, man. But Let me see. There's not a whole lot I can do. Just trying to see. Yeah. Gnats. We're getting gnats again. Well, heck, I don't know. I mean, it's like, I'm not doing the live streams to get watch hours or anything. It's like, if I ever hit the subs, I went over the 4,000 watch hours probably, good grief, a year ago maybe. I'm not sure. A long time ago anyway. Thanks to everybody watching the videos and stuff. All right, man. We'll see you on the bus. All right, guys. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut her down. I was trying to think of what else. I mean, the prop. I'm sorry about the prop balancing, man. So like I said, I couldn't. Usually you get a prop and it'll go, as soon as you put it on a screwdriver, it'll go whoop. But these are just, this one, it's not that bad. It's just not that bad. It's like usually you get one that goes down. It's like I had 5. I got 5 spares that I carry with me, and none of them are bad. Heck, I use them more for sliding under between the Velcro and the battery to get it to unlock, so I can pull the battery out. But yeah, we had leftovers tonight. Yeah, well, during the day out there, the mosquitoes aren't too bad, but you get around dusk, they can get bad. And it depends if there's some bugs that bite and stuff. I've used mosquito repellent a lot when I used to go fly at the beach. And then I've got some sunscreen that has it in it, and I'll use that. Hey Dave, how you doing, man? It's good to see you come by and say hey. But the gnats, the bug repellent doesn't really work on the gnats because they don't land; they'll just hover. I don't know if they're attracted to the moisture they see in your eyes. When it gets towards the hotter months and stuff. Yeah, mosquitoes are bad, like when you go out at night here in Alabama, but during the day they're not bad. Not bad at all. We've had if we have a wet spring like we had, they're a little worse. I think it's because we have so many things that eat them. Yeah, it's like Mickey posted in the RC Pilot Lounge that remote controlled alligator head boat. There's so many gators, man. It's just like, the river that's just right down the street from our house, man. We used to canoe and kayak in that thing, man. You see gators all the time in there. I mean, it's not so bad that you can go down there at night, and shine the light on the sandbars and see eyes glowing at you, but they're in there, man. I'm sure there's some big ones in there. I think the biggest we've seen is like about a 5-footer. But if there's 4 or 5-footers in there, there's bigger than that. In the ponds on Rucker, they've got gators in those too. Nice, Dave. Getting it reinforced with carbon and everything. I hope it flies for you, man. I really do. I want it to fly well. I don't know. If there's a race and if someone wins, it's going to be the plane that flies the best, not goes the fastest. It's going to win the race. I almost thought that they've raised the prices already on some of the planes. But like on the EDFs that I've been drooling over, they haven't raised them up yet. And then, like I said, man, the Gripen, they dropped the price. I think it was only like $9 or something like that. But they dropped the price on the Gripen. Motion RC did. I was kind of surprised, but I guess it's not selling like they hoped it would. I don't know why. I mean, it looks like a nice plane. I think Yeah, Wes had one of those down there at the Toys for Tots. It seemed like it was real long, but it looked like it would fly nice. Yeah, but it's a race, you know. It's not a drag race. It's a course race, you know. Now, if you're just doing the straight line speeds, then that's something else. I think that would be interesting too, because some of these things aren't going to fly all that well, you know, when you start adding all this weight to them and stuff. It went up $10, Eric. That's probably because they're probably getting killed on shipping, man. Yeah, I saw they had that. I was thinking of getting something like that. I just don't know. Someone I can't remember whose video I was commenting on with the F-18, and they said it would probably work well at our field. They said it works well off their grass field. It might have been, I can't remember who did. Who was it? You, Mike SSS? Was that on one of your videos that you said it would probably work well off? It works well off grass where you fly. And then the FMS, the 80 millimeter F-18, because that's what my buddy had, was the FMS F-18, and he liked it. I want to go to the beach, but I'm going to kind of wait the COVID out a little bit more. The bad thing about going to the beach is I can't take Tuco. Yeah. Yeah, that was you that flew the F-18 off grass. So you had a nice flight, man. Yeah, I thought it was you, Mike. Yeah, Mike's got some nice flights, man. He does some nice flying. Yeah, because it was funny. I didn't talk to him that much when he was in Florida, but he was, because he was like me. He was videoing a lot or flying. I flew, but not. I flew in the morning before people really got going, when the winds were crazy. That place can have some crazy winds, I'll tell you that. But my goal was to talk to people in the film, and that was mission accomplished. Well, guys, I think I'm going to stop it because it's going to take me a while to move all my crap inside. I thank you all. I don't even know how many. I don't look at how many people are in the stream or anything because I'm just glad for whoever's in here. I thank you all for watching and subscribing. I hope to get things better. I'm gonna start mixing in, more shots from the 360. Just like a pass or two from it. Just kind of mix it in. I'm not gonna, because I showed the whole 360 video. I posted Bigfoot. Most of it was 360, and it's a little bit of movement around and stuff. It's a little fast. Heck yeah, that's the best part of the hobby, Dave, is meeting people. That's what I love. I used to love Perry, man. Someone, I've seen your videos, on me, or people that I've seen their videos on, or get talking to them and stuff. And, like, I'm See Me Do on RC Groups, and it's like, oh, I've seen your comment on blah, 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 and, that's what's great, man. It's a family, man. I thank you all for coming. I thank you all so much. It's great. I'd love to meet you all. Like I said, man. Ricky Jenkins, man, how you doing? I was just talking about your channel, Ricky. Ricky Jenkins, Masters of the Winds. I was telling him about how you guys, when you flew in that industrial complex, and you used to get, go into the buildings and then get up there on the roof and get your stuff. I was just talking about you earlier in the stream, Ricky. That's Ricky Jenkins. That used to be Masters of the Wind. It's like his videos, like when I first started, I was watching his videos of him and his brothers and friends out there flying, and My God, they would do some carnage now. But man, they would be flying in, high teens, 20-mile-an-hour winds and stuff. And they were most of them were just learning and stuff and flying. And they're having a good time, man. They, like they get a little upset when they crash, but they're always good natured and everything. But Ricky Jenkins has a lot of great videos. If you want to see, especially his older stuff. It's because it's more like you're there with them. It's not like like one flight. It might be 30 minutes, but it never seems long because it just seems like you're one of the guys. It's great. Yeah, I do this every Thursday, Ricky. I start around 7 Eastern time. I usually come on early and I stay late, man. I still want to get over there to fly with you guys. That's still on my list, man. Now that I'm retired, I can make it happen. Just got to get this COVID crap out of the way. Yeah, man. Yeah, we've been. Yeah, it's been a long time, but it's been a good time. I've always enjoyed your you guys' videos and stuff, man. You guys just seem like, the group of guys that I flew with at the beach were just like you guys and stuff, man. We just had a good time, sit around, tell some stories, smoke some cigars. We'd build a fire and just sit back and relax. But all right, guys, we're gonna end this. Um, It's been fun. I'm glad you're here. This is Jeff. I'm in the garage. I might get a light, because this kind of hides me, but I like it. I got a cowboy hat that I bought, in my Mad guitar days. I was thinking I could get that, and then I could be like, look like who's that Gravedigger wrestler or something. Look, somebody comes out, but nah. Uh, Tuco, I'd bring him out. He doesn't really like coming in the garage, and he's in there. Oh, that's sad. That's sad, Ricky. All right, guys. I appreciate everybody. We'll see you on Kenny's show. This is Jeff. I'm in the garage. Thanks for joining Team Let's Go Flying. Be a part of the team. We're a big family. I appreciate everybody. This is Jeff.